Hello YouTube, in this video I'm going to show you how to remove and clean the injectors out of this 5.9 liter 12 valve Cummins engine. I hope you enjoy this video. To remove the injectors, I'm going to remove these bolts, the one that's hold the return line, and then I will lose this, and this nut over here would keep the injector tied to the head. I'm not going to remove the pipe all the way. I'm going to lose all the straps all the way to the injector pump. This way I could lift them up just enough to be able to pull the injectors out. I have the exhaust manifold off because it was cracked. I'm going to weld it. It will be in its own separate video, so please watch that if you're interested in something like this. I'm going to use this 6-point 10mm wrench. I'm using 6-point to minimize the chance of stripping these bolts. Now I'm using regular wrench since I got all of them busted. These two injectors, they were leaking. That's why I'm taking them out to clean them and then inspect, see what's the cause of the leak. I'm using this type of wrench so I don't damage this. I washed the engine real good before I start this. I want to minimize the chance of any contaminant get inside the head. I am going to remove all these straps to be able to lift the pipes from the other side. I'm going to do this off camera. Now I'm going to use my 24mm deep socket. this engine hoisting bracket in the way. I'm going to try to bend it. If I can, then I may have to use this 24mm wrench. I bought this toolkit from eBay. It basically had this piece of pipe, will be act as bushing, and then two size nuts, and these washers they machined so they will register in the center. It has this ball bearing, and it should has a groove over here to register in it so it doesn't spin. The injectors came off easy. Number 5 and 6, I just pull them by hand. The other 4, I use this tool. If you want to build your own tool, get you a piece of pipe, 1-inch ID, about a 3/32 thick wall, and little bit over 1.1 inch. And then get a flat washer. This washer measure 1.25 inch on the outside and about 9/16 hole. And this nut is a 12mm by 1.5. You just need to use this to pop the injector loose. This ball bearing over here will prevent it from spinning when it's all the way in. After you pop it loose, if it doesn't pull by hand, then take the pipe off and you could use the washer, or if you don't want to use it, put the nut back on and then use a wrench and pry it off like I showed you in the video. Just be careful, don't put too much force so you don't damage your injector. I am going to take the injectors home with me to clean them. The truck will sit for about a week before I install them. I brought the air hose and I blew some compressed air inside all these parts. Then I spray them with carburetor cleaner and I blew them again with air, and they're very clean. And I covered all these parts with these clean and dry rags. I am also going to close the hood so if it rains, water won't get inside these parts. In the next video, I will show how to disassemble, clean, adjust the pop-up brusher, and how to test these injectors. Thank you for watching.